strange to be back after so long. I thought to return with an army.
I'm a one-man army, and don't you worry. Eivor's not quite the god that... What's her face in Odyssey? Oh my god, did I already... Cassandra.
Welcome
not
to
quite
Melun.
the god she is, but...
We should find Siegfried.
He's close.
Toka, you have returned. All went well, I hope. Are the others you brought coming behind you?
I need to find Siegfried.
Of course. Well, you will find him where he always is.
Ah yes, he will be at the burial grounds, staring into the mist. It is where he begins most days. This way.
Catapults.
Our burial grounds. Sinrig, my father, lies there, with the others. We should go.
This is good. This is accurate. Back in the day, the Vikings would make burial graves in the shape of longboats. Some, not all. Some would just do big mounds of rocks. But this is pretty good. From what I saw in Sweden, at least, usually the rocks are a little more close together, or there's more of them. And I guess it would have been different back then. Makes sense, but nowadays you don't see like mounds in the middle of the rocks. It's just like flat. But maybe that's because the bodies they buried there have decomposed and it's flattened out. That could be it.
There's something calming about this place.
It is a beautiful land. Or would be if it was not filled with Franks. There is Siegfried. You go ahead. He may not be happy to see me return with so few allies.
See, this is kind of like what the other would be, except it would... They didn't have like the big stones around them, and it would be just tons of small stones. Like huge piles of stones. But similar mound shape. I just got excited because I recognized the what I saw.
Siegfried.
You came, wolf-kissed. Good.
Knew it was me.
Pierre sent word ahead. Your axe will be a boon to us.
I heard your axe has been busy as well.
Yes, I've slain many on the open field with honor, as Odin intended.
It is our way.
But it is not their way. The Franks dragged our Jarl Sinric from his bed and gutted him like a coward. They did not even bury him, just left his body for the animals to take. I raised this mound for him.
You want me to join your side against these Franks?
There is no side. There is only blood debt, and vengeance, and Helheim for those I split with my axe.
I'm sorry for your sword brother, Siegfried. Odin himself will grant you your vengeance. But my first duty is to my own clan.
That is a fair saying when you are in England. You are in Francia now.
Doesn't
Now
change
we
my
will
priorities.
feast, and I will tell you of my plans for Paris. This is Vidar, a more noble beast I have never known.
The god of vengeance. It is a good name.
Many Franks have met their end beneath his iron hoofs. He hates them almost as much as I do.
You placed a carving at Cynric's grave.
Cynric won it from me in the Holmgang when we were children. It is Eiktherni, who watches over Odin's hall in Valhalla. He was holding it when I found him. It was the only way I knew him after the animals had gotten to his body.
Why does he walk that way? He looks like a dork. He got a little bounce to his step.
Ours will be the greatest raid since Ragnar sacked Paris and brought longships full of silver back to King Horik. We will fill our war chest with silver and our mugs with mead. Blood and glory! Skull!
This is not just about silver, Torka.
He hates being disturbed while he eats.
You know, Ragnar returned with more than just silver.
More than silver? What was it? Swords, precious jewels, wine!
Stories of a dead saint defending Paris. Horik was so awed, he freed the Christians and executed his raiders.
Really? That does not sound glorious.
Huh? We're under attack.
Behold, I will deliver thine enemy into thine hand, that thou mayest do to him as it shall seem good to thee. Kill the heathens! Bring me Sigfred's head, and that one as well. Leave the stripling alive to tell of it.
The what?
Bishop Engelwin. This is a good night.
We killing him?
Oh shit.
Someone
This
just say,
place
oh
is heavily
shit.
guarded.
Nowhere to hide!
They did say they had cavalry.
But it will not be enough.
Dang, they even made an animation.
Where did Engelwin go?
Siegfried, wait! What did
He
he
didn't
say
wait.
to you?
Toka, see to the wounded, and find the watch! They should have warned us of the attack.
I told you he doesn't like to be interrupted while eating.
We needed that soldier alive to question. Wild heart, level head.
Oh, I like that.
Where is Siegfried going?
My guess is to find that bishop, Engelwin. He hates him above all others. It was he who killed Cynric.
Yes, his sword brother, and your father. I'm sorry, Toga.
Nothing has changed. If anything, the attacks grow more frequent, as you see.
Randvi was right. I have to stop this before it reaches Ravensthorpe.
Unless you can convince their king to surrender, you may have to kill every soldier in Francia.
Then I will meet with Charles and see if he can be negotiated with.
Their king? That pork-bellied coward will split your skull when you turn your back. Better to kill him than to trust him.
The problem is bigger than one king, Toga. I must talk to him. It is what my clan expects.
You may be right. But I am not the one you will have to convince in the end. If you kill Engelwin, Siegfried might be persuaded to help you find Charles.
You begin to think like a Jarl, Toga.
Twice our scouts followed Engelwin to the slums south of Paris. When you are ready, that is where Siegfried will be.
I will meet Siegfried there and return when Engelwin is dead. Then, you will find Charles.
Eivor,
Okay.
over here.
What do you want?
Yeah. What is this about?
We have a shared interest. You in resisting Francia's North-loathing loyalists, me in getting paid.
Those do not seem connected.
I am working with a rogue band of men and women across Francia who tire of the chaos Charles's rule brought. Their numbers are small. Few are foolish enough to resist well-equipped loyalist forces.
You do not believe in their cause.
I do not, but they do. This is where you come in. Help them, and you will have ample reward for your effort.
It is strange that you support them while believing their cause ill-fated.
What kind of monster would I be if I were to dash the hope they hold in their hearts? Anyway, there is profit to be made, and only a fool ignores that. How can I help?
Huh? Nah.
I'll be back later.
Well, you know where to find me if you change your mind.
Rebel locations. Nah. I'm not that interested in that. Let's go meet with, what's his face? Get a viewpoint on the way. Is that my horse up there?
If Siegfried has his way, there will not be a single Frank left in these hills by winter.
He hates them, that is certain.
Or not a single Norse left either, because he gets you all killed. You know? Aren't these red flowers the ones that are like in front of the White House in the USA Capitol or whatever? This place doesn't look great. They are Norse soldiers. I feel like I went off course from the viewpoint I wanted to get. Oops. I don't know how that happened. Oh, interesting. I just realized. So we got to see London in the main game, which revisits where we were in Syndicate. And now we're getting to go back to Paris, which is what we saw in Unity. So we get another kind of flashback almost. New music too. Oh, oops, did I pass?
Asked about this land, my friend.
He's hiding. Oh. Rat swarms cannot be damaged or killed. Repel them by attacking with your weapon. So this is like Plague Tale. Bringing rats into the game. They look the same as the Plague Tale ones too, except they're really low res.
Wolfkist, here!
Do they come out of their hole?
How did you find me? Where's Toka?
Toka guessed you would be here. She is still at Melun, looking for your missing watch.
I lost Engelwin, but this soldier told me he is heading for the church nearby. Come, we can go through the slums. Even from here I can smell the piss of the slums.
Siegfried, I mean to stop this fight from coming to England. I must meet with Charles.
For what? You cannot bargain with these thralls. Have you forgotten my fallen brother, Cynric?
No, and that is why I must try. It is why I came to Francia. If I kill Engelman, I want you to help me get an audience with the king.
There is no reasoning with you, Wolf-Kissed. You are as wild as your namesake.
In our veins runs the blood of holy kings and conquerors. The Northerners may have numbers,
Ooh.
but we have God.
Oh, Odo.
That is Odo, Count of Paris and right-hand man to the king. Drumming up support for his army, no doubt.
Our courage and honor will not fail us, no matter how hot the fight. We will overcome this evil, as we always have.
Self-important as always. The one next to him is Gosselin, Bishop of Paris and a fearsome warrior. For Frank. Those two are for another day. You have to get to Engelwin, and to do that, you have to find your way into the church. The answer is down there in that stink.
That is not much to go on.
If it was easy, I would have killed him myself already. You have an advantage. You are unknown to these people.
The Raider Siegfried is almost at our
I think
gates.
I'm pretty obviously
And what does he want?
Norse.
What the Northerners always want. Blood and silver. Yours and mine.
Me, they know quite well already. Someone down there knows something. All you have to do is get them to tell you.
I have your word. Once this is done, we find Charles.
As you say, but work fast. I cannot leave Melun unguarded long. This Frankish stench already turns my stomach.
They see us.
Three guards, insulting. I will deal with them, while you find Engelwin. He is hiding in his church. Will you sneak in, convince one of his own to aid you, or cover the streets with blood?
As you would?
They deserve no less. But you are the Wolf-Kissed. You do not need my advice. So what will you do?
I will find my
Well.
own way.
I'll try to sneak, but I'm not that good. Safe behind the guarded gates of his fortified church, Bishop Engelwin is an unreliable shepherd of the suffering populace in the parish slums. Speak to locals in taverns for clues or explore to find another way in. So they make it kind of like the assassinations in Unity. That's kind of clever, bringing it back. Let's see.